Ever since Ron Desantis signed Florida's Protection of Children Act, the left's been treating him like Mussolini. The law just prevents kids from attending adult live performances like drag brunches. Makes sense. You wouldn't take your kid to a strip club, so why would you take him to a man stripping at a brunch, right? Well, the answer is it's not okay, and most people know that. But the bill's led to some unintended consequences, and it's made a powerful group of people upset. Furries. What are furries? They're a group of people who dress up in costume and pretend to be animals. They like to go to conventions, kind of like a Comic-Con, except everyone's dressed up like the Philly Fanatic. I guess this is just good, clean fun. Different strokes for different folks and all, but there's also a sexual undercurrent at the events. Some of it gets like, you know, well, watch out for the guy with the paddle.
I want to just off by the stairs.
So now, thanks to DeSantis' new law, kids are not allowed to go to an upcoming furry convention in Florida. And the furries are furious. As the old saying goes, mess with the cat, you get the claws. We now turn it over to a real-life furry, David Kanaska, to respond. All right, David, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And what are you supposed to be dressed up as here?
Well, currently, I'm a raccoon.
And why are you dressed up as a raccoon?
Well, isn't it fun?
For you? You tell me.
Oh, for me, absolutely. I'm hoping it's fun for everyone around me. The joy of bringing smiles to everyone's face is really the only reason that I like to do this. Getting smiles and bringing people happiness in all sorts of ways. The furries, I know specifically, are great at art and dance and theatrical performance, and it all brings with it.
Well, I mean, you're also great at spankings. Did you see the video we just played? What's going on with the spankings at the furry conventions?
Well, there's a popular restaurant called the Habra House, and this is a restaurant that is pretty close to one of the conventions that we set up every year. And at the Habra House, it's customary in Germanic tradition to, I guess, slap the asses of all the patrons. I don't know why.
I didn't know the Germans were into that kind of kink, but there's a lot I don't know. So why do you want kids around people dressed up as squirrels getting spanked?
Me personally, I don't. I think that it's definitely an adult-only environment for that. The furry conventions themselves don't have anything to do with that, though. The furry conventions themselves are really about community and bringing people together. You know, a lot of us, we're not so socially, it's a little bit tough.
Okay.
You know, it's easy to make fun of furries.
So why are you upset that kids are not allowed to be at the furry convention?
Well, me personally, I think that it is a great way to include everyone, no matter, you know, what their age. It's nothing, there's nothing inherently sexual about these conventions. You have panels that teach you how to create costumes or dance or, you know, we have variety shows and all kinds of stuff, but it's not sexual. It has nothing to do with that.
Okay, you say it's not sexual. That's fine. We have video that proves otherwise. But if, like, the governor said you can't have kids at the convention, why wouldn't you just say, okay, oh, it's too bad, move on? Why are you and your crew so insistent on having the kids there?
So I don't think that there's a huge backlash, but, I mean, I could be wrong. There's, from my understanding, it is, from my understanding, the convention just wants to avoid any legal gray areas that might be present in the law. It's you know, we're misunderstood as a group, and it's very easy to vilify us.
Okay, do you blame yourself at all for being misunderstood? I mean, you're the one dressed up as a raccoon.
Oh, absolutely. I think that this is absolutely crazy and weird and fun. And that's the point. I think, you know, it's supposed to gain attention. I like being on stage. I like performing as a character. I like bringing joy to people.
Okay.
That's why I
If I came to one of your conventions,
furries.
David, or maybe we sent Johnny to the convention, what should we dress up as?
You can dress up however you want. We've had Jack Sparrows show up. We've had all kinds of different animals. What kind of animal do you think you would be?
Probably a dinosaur. David?
A dinosaur. I like that.
I gotta run. Good luck. And don't sweat
Thank you
too
for
much.
having me on.
Thank you very much. Coming up, who's to blame for the debt crisis? Whose fault is all of this?
The liberals.